In the last video, I showed you that 2.5 times 10 to the power 5 is equal to 250,000, and I did that by writing out times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10, using that rule. But wouldn't it be nice if we could do that calculation an easier way? And that's what I'm going to talk about here. So what we can do is to move the decimal point in the number. So in this case, in the scientific notation, the decimal point is in between the 2 and the 5, is here. And then in the decimal notation, it's at the end of the number. And what we've done is to move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places to the right. And that's the same as the exponent here in the power of the scientific notation. And that's generally true, so we can write that as a general rule. So if you move the decimal point n places to the right, that is equivalent to multiplying by 10 to the power n. And that's the rule we're going to be looking at in this slide. Alright, so let's do another example. So let's take an example, let's say 1 times 10 to the power 3. So where is the decimal point there? We can also write 1.0, can't we? So any whole number is that whole number 0.0. So you've got 1.0, and you move the decimal point 3 places to the right. 1, 2, 3. So now it's here. And I can fill up with zeros these spots. So that's, oops, excuse me. So that's 1,000. And that's the same as saying 1 times 10 times 10 times 10. Alright, let's do another one, but from the other way round this time. We can also move from decimal notation into scientific notation. So how about 100,000. Oops. $100,000. So that's 1 with 5 zeros after it. So where is the decimal point here? It's here at the end. And we'd like it to be over here, wouldn't we? To make nice decimal number for the scientific notation. And that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots that we move it. So we could say 1 or 1.0 if we liked, doesn't matter, times 10 to the power 5. So we can move from scientific notation to decimal notation and from decimal notation to scientific notation. One last one. So let's say 7,300. Where's the decimal place here? It's at the end. And what we'd like is to have 7.3 as our coefficient for the scientific notation. So we have to go 1, 2, 3 places. We've got 7.3 times 10 to the power 3 is equal to 7,300.